Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about some brief changes that are done. Not brief changes, briefly talk about some changes that we're going to be doing for the UI and some that have been made. So, so this time, let's look into what are the possible changes that's going to happen. So, one important thing that I've learned is that we do need I do need to learn how to create assets in Rives. This is pretty important now since any small changes will affect many of the other scenes in the UI. As you can see, there's many windows because of all the different scenarios. All of these needs to be uh, well adjusted with assets, so that when I make one change, it'll affect all the others here, and I don't have to uh, change them one by one. It's very tedious and inefficient. I'm not sure still how assets work, but I'll figure it out. I'm sure that's what it should be here in Rive. So that's that. That will put a hold on some of the few things here that I have to do, which I'll be showing you. So, the cargo tab will have a different icon now. So what I did is I took the laser, one of the lasers, and then the shield here, and I kind of put them together for the cargo tab. Then we're gonna have an Android tab here in the future, so I added this. I think the icon isn't that good, but just needed a placeholder there. Except, oh yeah, we're gonna be having different font sizes, but as much as possible two, one for the title and one for regular text. And I haven't done this yet because I think the assets will be what I need to be able to apply to all the all the elements here, because um some of the elements here have been adjusted by scaling like this, and because of that it affects the percentages, so the values aren't completely fit for the text. Next, this requires assets, and I'll look into polishing the UI that we have right now, so that's easier to implement some of these smaller changes. Oh yeah, outlines. I haven't removed it. We're going to be taking some boxes off, and as you can see here in the cargo and status, it's much cleaner now without the outlines. So I to be able to for me to do that for to all of them, I think I'll try to learn assets first, so that when I do put the new version of these assets, uh, they are gonna be easily changeable in the future, just like modularity for UI. So I took off outlines from here, but just for now I did a few of them, a few of the screens. Took off here, took off some in the dialogue over there, and the node map, and here too. But I'm not done with this screen yet. This is what I'm going to be working on next. And also, you notice that the systems do have one icon only, so they don't have names anymore. And I made them a bit bigger to fit the box. Tooltips, I forgot to add the item slots for tooltips in the character, the character tooltips. So what I did is I took the box from the character UI and then placed them here. So now they're part of the tooltips. Now we also talked about the dialogue layout, which I'll be showing you. I kind of changed it so that we have a normal dialogue here. In the middle, we have a dialogue saying that she gotta leave. And then the last dialogue here at the bottom is for options when you have perk, which depending on the visibility, it could be darkened like that if you don't have the perk. So there you go. Then we're gonna be once I find a way to implement the character UI, I should be able to do different. This is what I'm planning to do for the merchant types. Merchants that sell system, as in weapons, and then regular systems below that. Then items, merchant for items, and a merchant for what did I draw? Crew. But yeah, now that I think about it, items with I guess we could give them 2 rows, or we could combine the crew and the items shop type. But I'll think about that when I get there. Just some ideas for now. This is for the shop UI, which we'll put on a halt for now since we're working on the other parts of the UI that need attention. So these things, I've written them down and I plan to do them when I get to the shop section after everything else. I put a sell value in the tooltips for the items. It's not like how Void War did it, because I think that adding more boxes here isn't really how we're going for in our tooltip. So instead, we just did it like this. It's like another kind of row here in the box telling you the sell value. And next up is I'm gonna make sure once I do the assets and everything that cargo will be the same. Actually, I think I did that now already. Sorry. I made a new backup for the cargo and the shop UI, and now it's all the same. This one's the same and this one's the same. So if you do want to know the sell value, you hover over it, like from the tooltip I showed you. Hover over the system, tells you the value. So now these other things are for the assets. When I create assets for all these elements. And the very next thing I'll be doing is working on trying to figure out how to fit as much of the crew member UI as you can in the crew tab of the cargo. Try to make it compact while holding all of these necessary UI. And for the perks, I had a thought that in our previous perk system, it was colored, so we could easily tell between bronze, silver, and gold, and inactive. But since our UI is just one color, I'm going to try to figure out how to kind of identify and show that these perks are different levels. Who knows, maybe the shape or something, but that's for me to figure out next times for my next steps. And so yeah, those are the things I've done and my next steps. So I kind of wrote down here some of our other notes, some UI references I'll take for next time, and try to figure out where we can put active perks in the shop UI once I do the character UI. But yes, that's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.